Y'all ready for this? I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Give it up. Yeah. Welcome to the big. Hey, second graders. I hope you had a great weekend, and it's good to see everybody today and ready to get to rumble with reading. Before we begin, Miss Murphy, Miss Pillsbury, Miss Meeks, and I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing. And I know you can't wait to see what's happening today for our reading focus. So today, Rockin' Readers, we're going to focus on how a book can inspire you as a writer. I got to tell you something. It's a little bit secret. We're going to have to keep this on the down low because this Sunday coming up is Mother's Day. So this book is not only going to inspire us as a writer, it's going to be something awesome for your mom, aunt, or your grandma at home. So let's keep it on the down low until this Sunday coming up. All right. Oh, all right. I heard somebody just shout at me. Miss Bells, please read the book. Please read the book. I'm already eager to be able to write. All right. Here we go. Back to our focus. How can a book inspire you as a writer? So this is the book that's going to inspire me. And The Night Before Mother's Day. And this is illustrated by Natalie Wine and illustrated, by Amy Womaner. I'm going to do my best to keep this centered, so I apologize if I have to adjust. Oh, Molly, I heard you shout out. Where's Yoda and Darth Vader? Let me call on them. Yoda! Darth Vader! We need you dudes! Oh, Ella, you're right. I should flip my card. I was shouting, but let me hear what they have to say. Oh, Yoda said, didn't you see the sign on the door? Wait, let me go check it out. Oh, there's the sign. And it says, do not disturb. Thanks, Yoda and Darth Vader. Oh, I'm glad they circled disturb because they weren't sure how to write about it. All right. I'll try not to shout. Now my card's on yellow. I better not shout anymore. All right. Back to our focus. Ooh, I almost got too loud there. Back to our focus. How can a book inspire you as a writer? 'Twas the night before Mother's Day when as quiet as a mouse, Dad told us his plan to get Mom out of the house. Sorry, I'm doing my best to keep it centered. Her sneakers were set by the doorway with care in hopes that a running pail soon would be there. Then out of the yard those arose such a crowd. Come on, let's go, girl, her friend shouted real loud. So Mom in her sweatsuit and red baseball cap plugged in her earphones and jogged off in a snap. Away to the kitchen we flew like a flash, as if we were running a 100-yard dash. We measured and mixed a delicious cake batter, then blended the frosting. Oops, way too much splatter. We made fancy cards adding our I love yous and a special coupon that Mom sure could use. When Mom came home, she saw the mess in the sink. What did I miss, she asked. Nothing, Dad said with a wink. We children then nestled all snug in our beds while visions of Mom danced in our heads. The next morning we presented a giant bouquet. It's for you, Mom, we cried. Happy Mother's Day! She read both our cards and after wiping her eyes, said a private spa session. What a lovely surprise. We took Mom to the kitchen where our spa was set up. Dad served her black coffee and an extra large cup. We rubbed her shoulders, we massaged her feet. Mom sighed and smiled. You kids are so sweet. I wrapped a towel turban to cover her hair. Then we dabbed on a mud mask. No mess anywhere. I painted her nails. What glittery fun. A top coat of polish. But voila, manicure done. Dad said the chef will be serving a divine gourmet brunch. That's a meal that comes between breakfast and lunch. So Mom hurried off to go and get dressed. We took seats at the table, behaving our best. When what to our wondering eyes should appear? But the perfect model for Mother of the Year. Her eyes, how they sparkled, her brown hair, how curly. Her cheeks were like roses, her skirt very twirly. We raised our juice glasses and offered a toast to the world's greatest mom, and that's not a boast. Mom thanked us for everything. It brought her such cheer. She wished it could be Mother's Day every day of the year. Now, thank you for letting me read that book. Let's go back and think about our focus. How can a book inspire you as a writer? Well, I notice in this book, now that I stop and think about one of the things the girls were doing in the story that they were writing about was that they were making their own Mother's Day cards. So this book has inspired me to make a Mother's Day card for my mom. Oh, I know you're just thinking like, oh no, Miss Bells, I don't know what to write about. My mom is so awesome and she's the best mom in the world. No need to worry. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Attached to this activity in the Google Docs is a graphic organizer that can help you keep your thoughts inspired as a writer. And if you want to use this for your Mother's Day card, you totally can. If you're like, no thanks, Miss Bells, I know what to do, that's totally cool too. But right now, I'm going to show you how to use this graphic organizer. So first of all, it says, Dear Mom. So right away, I know as a writer, that's part of letter writing, and that's part of when making a card. Now it says, it is true that you, now let's stop and think. It is true about my mom. Oh, this is super true about my mom. It is true that you give the best hugs. So I wrote in my first box, it is true that you give the best hugs. Now let me go to the next spot. You taught me how to, now I have to stop and think. She's taught me a lot of great things. She taught me how to swim. She taught me how to be a teacher because she's still a teacher today. She taught me how to read books, do math problems. She even taught Luca how to do math problems, but I got to focus on me. She taught me how to swim, play golf. Oh, but the one thing that I love she taught me how to do is so you taught me how to ride a bike. My mom did. Now I'm going to go to the next box. You have. Well, my mom has an awesome smile. Oh, speaking of smiling, when you're smiling, mostly you're laughing too. Ooh, that gives me an idea. So my mom has, you have an awesome laugh. She totally does. She has the best laugh in the world and she's always smiling when she's laughing. Now I'm thinking about my mom telling her, Dear Mom, you are. Oh, I know she's going to totally love this. She is funny. She is nice. She is kind. She's super caring. But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be who I am today. So you are. So, dear mom, you are a great teacher. She taught me how to be a great teacher, and I can't thank her enough for that. Now, on the bottom is just a closing sentence, and I'm going to show you what to do next with this. The most important thing about you is that you are the best mom in the world. So remember, you is referring to your own mom. Now you're thinking, Miss Bells, all right, I filled that out. Oh, what do I do next? Well, you're just going to take your graphic organizer and now that we have it all completed, you will make a card using this graphic organizer. And I'm going to show you how that works. Now, if you don't have a blank piece of paper at home, it's totally cool. If you have lined paper, that's cool too. So with your lined paper or blank piece of paper, you're going to fold it and make your card. And then you're going to unfold it to right in there. So thank you for waiting patiently for me. All right. So I need to go back to my graphic organizer, and with letter writing, we know to start off with dear. So dear mom, dear mom. So as you can see, I wrote the first step, dear mom. Now I'm going to go back to my first box, and it is true that you give the best hugs. So that's all I'm going to write. I already have it down. It is true that, I got to look over here, that you give the best hugs. And I'm trying to do my neatest work for my mom since it's a special day. So you could see I wrote, it is true that you give the best hugs. So I'm going to go to the next box. I'm just not going to ride a bike. It's not going to make sense to my mom, right? I have to write all this. You taught me how to ride a bike. So you taught me how to ride a bike. So as you can see, I wrote the next sentence. You might be thinking to yourself, Miss Bells, do I have to write in all those different colors? No, not at all. I'm just using the different colors so you could see the different sentences. Let's stop and think. Am I done with my graphic organizer? Am I done with my graphic organizer? Oh, Yoda and Darth Vader are working. Am I done with my graphic organizer? Thanks, Kevin, for telling me. No, keep going, Miss Bells. I'm going to keep going. All right. Now I got to go to the next box. You have an awesome laugh. You have an awesome laugh. And I wrote awesome in all caps because, well, awesome is an awesome word. Now I have to go to my last box, and it says, you are a great teacher. She's going to totally love that because my mom taught me how to be a teacher. You are, and I'm looking back at my graphic organizer so I don't forget a word. You are a great teacher. I'm glad I'm rereading my work so I don't miss out on anything. You are a great teacher. Whoops, I got a little marker on there, and that's okay. Oh, let's see. Now let's stop and think and look at our graphic organizer. I know I wrote Dear Mom. I wrote each box, but let's stop and observe. What do you notice? Let's stop and observe. Oh, Reagan, I see you pointing at the screen. I forgot to write my closing sentence right here, which is the most important thing about you is that you are the best mom in the world. So I just grabbed my graphic organizer. Sorry about that. The most, and I'm going to keep looking at it, important thing about you is that you are the best mom in the world. Love, Janine. Now, since I wrote my Mother's Day card. Now I'm going to decorate the cover. So this is what it looks in the inside. And this arrow shows my mom. I couldn't fit it all there. Turn it around. So then on the back is that I completed it. And I put, I love you, love, Janine. Now, man, I'm so glad this book inspired me as a writer. But also, I noticed there's awesome illustrations in there too. So, books can also inspire you to be an illustrator. So, I was so excited because I first read this book before you, Rockin' Readers. I already drew the cover for my mom's Mother's Day card. And as you could see, here's my mom, and then here's me, and the fishes are holding up a Happy Mother's Day banner, and I'm saying, "You rock, Mom," and then my mom's saying, "Love you too, Janine," and we're doing one of our favorite things, which is swimming in the Gulf of Mexico by Florida. So maybe some of you are thinking, Miss Bells, we know you're a great artist. What if I can't draw like that? Well, let me show you an example of what Luke did. He's a great mathematician, but he wished he had better drawing skills. So I said, Luke, just do something simple. So he wrote Happy Mother's Day, and he drew some hearts and little flowers and things on there. So you could do a simple drawing too. Wait. I heard somebody say to me, "Oh, you don't have any supplies at home or paper?" Well, that's okay. You know what you could do this upcoming Sunday? First of all, don't wake up your mom early. And then, secondly, you could just go up to your mom or aunts or grandma and just give them the biggest hug and kiss and say, Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for everything. So, but if you have supplies around and you really want to work on today's focus, how a book can inspire you as a writer, please make a Mother's Day card for your mom, but you got to hide it from her. And so when you make your Mother's Day card for your mom, remember, you could do your own style of writing, or you could use my graphic organizer in the Google Doc. And then once you are done with that, there's also a video attached to this, just a fun surprise Mother's Day drawing if you want to try that. So let's stop and think. Today you did a really good job on how a book can inspire you as a writer, and the bonus was also it can inspire you as an illustrator. If you are able to make a Mother's Day card for your mom, aunts, or grandma, please get a piece of paper and you could do your own writing, or you can use the graphic organizer and place that, rewrite that inside the card. Make sure you illustrate your card. And hide it somewhere until Mother's Day. And then if you like, there's just an extra video there for Mother's Day surprise. But for that, you'll need definitely paper and a black marker. All right. Thank you, Rockin' Readers, today for letting me show you our focus, which is how a book can inspire you as a writer. Have a great week. If you need anything from any of us, please email us. We'll get back to you as soon as you can, but thanks for all the hard work. And make sure, I always say this, make sure you play, read, do math problems. Oh man, Yoda and Darth Vader are going to get so mad at me that I'm so loud. And make sure you hug your mom and dad every day and tell them thanks. So until next time. See you guys. You're the best. Take care.